Hey folks, this is Ardwulf. Welcome to episode 60 of our playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 as Germany. And we left off in episode 59, still working towards an eventual invasion of Britain. We're also trying to move some troops into position to invade Yugoslavia, but that's going rather slowly. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, well, there's not much we can do about any of this. Same stuff. Alright, so we're going to take this core, and we're going to strat redeploy them down here. And then we're going to take this core, and we're going to move them around. This guy's getting moved over, so we'll put this guy here. Ooh, the Queen Elizabeth is sunk. That's bad news for Britain. Got a lot of HQs up here not doing anything. And let's take this guy and move him over here. And let's keep on trucking here. So the reserve flotilla is repairing, and these guys, the Atlantische flotilla, is on patrol. And let's see what's happening here. Not much I can do with much of this except just keep pushing guys around. Let's pause this though. That looks good. We need to adjust this, get rid of this integrated support, and we really need, let's see what we can do here. Basically everything's in production already. Our fighter tech is basically up to date. We can work on this 1943 tech, though. Need a theoretical jet engine industry. So let's take a look at that. Let's get that in production. And actually, let's pump that up a bit. Sonar and detection equipment and supply production need to come off. He'll be arriving when? Alright, so he's there. Let's rotate this guy down here. Get rid of special forces. Our leadership took an enormous boost when we conquered the Soviet Union, so let's put strategic rocket development and deployment. Oh, look at this. Fleet from the USA is fleeing. They lost the Texas and the New York. Those would both be battleships, plus some destroyers. And we do need to look at this and see it's still in okay shape. We're going to keep them out. Or dump upgrades down a bit. Down a bit more than that. Knock it down to about 70. That looks good. Knock supplies down to about 20. You know what? Let's actually bump it up to about 30. So I don't actually want to run out of supplies. And I'm doing a decent amount of strategic movement right now. So, are the Italians actually engaged in doing anything currently? They'd be engaged in the conquest of South America, or Saudi Arabia, which is fine. Alright, so where's our... So we're going to put these Panzer Grenadiers here. And, yep. I got some weird kind of low-res effect going on the counter symbols for some reason. I don't really know why that's the case. Let's take a quick look at this counter distribution, counter distance. It did not do anything noticeable, actually. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's take a quick look at this again. The Schleswig-Holstein is gotten beat up a little bit, but aside from that, and some destroyers, I think we're going to keep them out a little longer. Obviously, we need to put some, like, military police down here somewhere. Do we have anything coming off? We've got some Panzer Grenadiers in march. I may throw them over here just to serve as a force that tools around and puts down these little partisan uprisings. Oh, look at that. South Africa's fleeing and they lost a whole bunch of stuff. How's the reserve flotilla? Not in that great a shape. I want to keep these guys out for a little bit longer. Central planning can go away. So, March 13th, that is naval bombers? I don't even remember building those. Alright, we sank some stuff. Well, the United States Navy's not really doing very well. It looks like the flags are weirdly low resolution too. I don't really know why. That's like a sudden thing. Oh, we're slowly moving. Alright, this will go in the troop transporter flotilla. Keep it moving. We're on speed 4. I'm reluctant to go to speed 5 just because speed 5 moves so fast. Assault weapons. Okay, we're going to need to fix that. And we need 38. We're putting in 37. Our officer corps is looking good. I think we're going to kick that to 38. Spies. What are we influencing? Looks like we're influencing somebody. let's move this down to like that. That looks good. Alright, so we need 38. We're putting in 38. We have units. We'll put this in with the troop transport flotilla. So it seems relatively obvious that we are going to have the required naval cover. So let's see what we're actually going to do. We've got our... Alright, we got a... we'll keep it there. Move this guy up to Dieppe. Well, what do we have there? Not much. We do not have enough forces to invade Britain at this time. On this, in this area. So we need to do here... And we want to go here. Put this here as well. Alright, let's look and see what's going on here. Great. Well, we got somebody up here who's not really doing anything, so we'll move him down here. Elastic defense needs to get pulled off, which means we can do more research. Which means we got radar working. Let's see. We could put these in. Those will be useful. Man, we got a whole lot to do here yet. I believe we need to think about an I think isn't there like an amphibious doctrine type deal? Not sure I see that, but that works for now. Got a lot of upgrades out of the way. That was probably the last of the artillery. Alright, so let's see down here. Didn't we have some guys moving in this direction? Alright. What is our occupation strategy for the Soviet Union? Where is that? We annexed it outright, actually. We don't have an occupation strategy. Well, let's keep the clock moving. see what we have here. Well, I think we might just roll with this. Let's look at the Atlantic Fleet. Oh, we gotta rebase these guys now. Alright, so let's look closely at what we have here. We have here the 12th Panzer Corps. Let's move them here. And then here we have the 21st Panzer Corps, the garrisons, which we can just get rid of. What do we got here? Move them up here too. All right, we're going to launch our invasion of Britain pretty soon. Try and knock them out of the war. What the fuck was that? Oh, French partisans. Bad timing. Not a big deal, though. Alright, so we're going to do some reorganization here. But we'll do it when these guys get back to where... So I think I see the problem here, so we're going to go to game options. And... there we go. That's way better. Way better. That's why I was getting the weird thing. That's because of a reinstall of the game. So let's keep moving. Another few days here. What do we got here? Go up there. Actually, let's take this HQ. Move the HQ there. Get rid of invasion tactics. Now that's what I was looking for. Grand battle plan. Let's go take a look at this nonsense. A lot of scattered headquarters going on over here. Keep the clock moving because we do wish to... let's see what... this 115% officers is going to give us some additional efficiency. Alright, so we're going to, I think, at the to wrap this episode up, we're going to put, let's see, yeah, this is a big mess. We're going to organize these units. So we have two HQs. We have one HQ here, this 10th Panzer Corps, which has 4 divisions under it. Let's attach this unit to... alright, that's what I was looking for. Now let's pull all these guys Alright, so let's select the 10th Panzer Corps. Let's detach it from its place in the hierarchy and attach it to the 1st Armée. That makes more sense. Now let's take these 5 divisions. I guess we're waiting for this guy. That works for me. I'll give it another couple days here. 14 March. So they'll gather here. Now we've got these guys, and we have one. We have an army corps. What are we doing here? And what are we missing? We have this guy. We're going to detach this guy. We have this Panzer Corps. We'll take his 5 divisions. And strategically move him up to... no... Give it another few days. Alright, we're going to have to clean that up. Ground attack tactics, battleship armor, and battleship anti-aircraft. What can we build? That looks good for now. That's looking pretty good. This fleet is ready to go. Fallschirmjäger Division. Alright, actually we need to find the rest of the airborne. And here's our air transport. Don't we have more transport planes? Alright, so we need to decide where we're going to hit here. I think we're going to beach here in Brighton. Alright, so what we have here is we have this HQ, the Panzer Corps, it's all here. This HQ, still waiting for one more guy to show up. And we have, let's see... Alright, so we're visiting this. I'm move this Army Corps and all his guys over here. Guy's still waiting, and he's going to be waiting for another, looks like a week or two. Alright, let's go and see what cleaning up we need to do here. Just all the travel in the middle of Russia here is just so friggin' slow. Alright, let's call this episode here on 12 March 1942, just to keep things as short as possible, and we'll see where it goes. I'm not sure we're going to get to our invasion next episode, but we're getting pretty close to that time, and we're going to see what happens. I've never even tried this before in any of my games as Germany, so we'll see how it goes. I hope that you will tune in for that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.